Hi, hello to everybody. Thanks for coming. Today is one of the last workshops that we're going to do within the program BAS Digital Challenge. Today we will see NextCloud, or how to use collaborative tools to work online and share your files in the cloud. As you could see, we have changed the platform. Initially it was going to be CryptoPad, but since we started this program, we have been doing research to see which platforms could be better to work with, for you to work. And so we have seen that this NextCloud, this platform, is a very interesting option, very powerful. So let's see how it works, and I hope you enjoy this lecture. So what we see here now is an illustration, a diagram, where we have it's a revision of what we have been doing in this BAS Digital Challenge program. In one side, we were working around three concepts. That is the team communication, public communication, and about the architecture, how to show architecture. Within these three themes, or three ways of working digitally, about team communication, we have seen already the media wiki, how we can work and have all our information together, all documentation. NextCloud, that is today's workshop, and Jitsi, that we will see briefly tomorrow, but we have seen already, we have been there. It's a video chat program. Around architecture, we have seen in the last in this week, we saw how to include or how to integrate 3D projects, 3D models in the media wiki, how to export our Sketchfab models. I mean, how to import in Sketchfab and from there to export to another programs, and how to make our own virtual worlds in hubs by Mozilla. As a public communication, that this is what is expected in May, end of May, that you will show your projects. We have shown a tool that is called OBS Studio, that this tool will be important for showing your project online, for making a presentation. The media wiki, where your professors and everyone can see your work, your documentation, and all the links related to it. And hubs, at Hubs by Mozilla, we will see, hopefully, your 3D models, and we can enjoy in a very more experiential way. This is another diagram that we are to show a little bit how we were thinking on this program when we were designing this program. And as you can see, there are some tools that are intersecting in the three main themes. We have sent you every day an email telling you where the links are, where the updated information you can, where you can find the updated information for the program. And also in the last 2 days, we have sent 2 other links where you can give us some feedback. We are going to see these links in order that at least you have seen it one time with us. Here is the calendar. This is the wiki from Piksel. So this is the program, BAS Digital Challenge program. And if we go to calendar, here you can see every day what we have been doing. And under each of the dates, you have the links where you can see again if you want the lectures and the workshops that we have been doing. The second link we have here, it goes to a spreadsheet where we are asking you to fill it with your questions. In the first row, we can see the email. We have your emails, the project, the name of the project. Some of the project we are still missing, so please fill in. The tool that you have a problem with, a link, if you want to send us a link where your project is or where you see that you have a problem, your questions, and we will try to answer as soon as possible. In case our answer is not understandable for you, then you can ask us for to meet. So we will send you to this email on the left. We will send you an appointment as soon as is possible. So in case your email is not properly or something, please try to put all your information that we can reach you. If we go to the third link, we go to another spreadsheet, and on this one we are trying to ask you some question. This question will be helpful for us to understand what do you need. If you need more to get deeper in some of the software that we have been seeing, or if you are, our question is if you feel, how do you feel about integrating these free and libre open source tools in your daily life? Which one of these do you think that you will integrate in your workflow, in your project, in your final project? If you want or you are missing something, that we should go deeper on it. You can here, you see, you can make it more room for your answer. Okay. Saying that, let's start with our platform today. NextCloud, I don't know if you have been working with Dropbox or Google Drive, but NextCloud is a mix of these two tools. On one side, you can have your files storage in the cloud. It can be individually, only for you, personal information, but it also can be shared with other people, or with your team, or with your office, or with your family. I mean, it's a place where you can share files. And also, it's a place where you can work collaboratively with other people. It means you can make a text file together, you can make a presentation together, you can make a diagram together. So it's a collaborative in real time, actually. Why to use this? Well, this is an alternative to the US platforms. It's a European initiative. Actually started, it is a German startup, and it started as an alternative to security for European governments. It is a free, libre, open source tool, and it is very much focused in privacy and security of your data. So let's go to NextCloud and let's start to see how it works and what we can do with it. This is the web page. As you can see here, it is a multi-device platform, so you can access from your mobile, you can access from your computer, and I would like to show you a little bit about the about the company and important things that I mean, you can read this, but important things to highlight a little bit on this presentation. Privacy and security, I mean, among many other things, these principles are very much shared by the open source and free libre software community. But for example, privacy and security is one of the most important. Open source, everything is 100% open source and open standards. What does it mean, open standard? It means that everything that you can import or export is to open standards format. So you don't have to be using Microsoft or any other proprietary tools in order to work with this. Instead, you can use free tools. For example, I guess many of you are working with Microsoft Office, but there is also another option that I'm going to show you here very quickly. For example, LibreOffice. You can use LibreOffice, that it has exactly the same suite, Word, like Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, presentations, spreadsheets, everything. You can have it here, but just is Libre. It's again under the same motivation that we have during all this program. So this is important because you can see that in every proprietary program that you are using, there is a mirror program within the open source community. So you should always look for it. Okay, let's go back here. And then we are all the time talking about what open source can be and why it is important, and it is because other people can use your software. So let's try to show you just quickly where is that. So if you go to community code on GitHub, here is where the programming, I mean the software, is there. GitHub is a repository for most of the open software people, developers, work here. So for example, imagine that you want to have a server with this because you want total privacy. So you want to put your own NextCloud server. You can just go here, server, and here say clone or download. So you can download all the code and install it in your own machine. This is usually done by developers, but if you have a big company once, then for example you want to use this, and this is it gives you total privacy over your data, total control over your data. So this is how the companies, they are sharing open their development. Okay, so now I am going directly to now let's go again, let's go back, sorry. Let's go back here, and then how do we go in? Okay, if we go to products, how do you make your own account? NextCloud has industry solutions, as we can see here, that is for enterprise, people who need a lot of hard disk, let's say, or a lot of space in the cloud. But they are also offering for family, students, users, they are offering NextCloud at home. We click there. They are giving us 8 gigabytes just to start. If you want to have more, probably then you have to pay a little bit just to get more space, more storage space. So we click here how to get started. And then this is important. Who owns your data? This is the first thing that you see. So it means that they are really worrying about your data. So then you click here, find a provider. And then you just have to put your email here. If you are going to work with BAS, you should put your BAS email, and then I agree to the terms and sign up. When you sign up, they will give you the server that is closer to your location. We have a server, for example, in Riga. I guess you will get the same. And that's it. Then you go to your own place, to your user NextCloud page. That it will look something like that. Okay, it will have less files because we have been doing some testing here. So this is how it looks. If you are a user of Google Drive, you will see that this is very similar to it. Let's have a look to the platform. So here we have the logo of NextCloud. Here we have like all files, that is this our files, recent files that we have been working with, favorites in case you have. I don't have any. Shares is like the files that either I have shared with other people or other people have been sharing with me. Tags in case I have tags, or share to circles. Circles here we'll see it later, but circles means teams, or basically teams. Can be your team project, can be your team office, can be your family thing, for example, can be everything. And here I can select which team I want to see. I mean, what I have shared with which team. Okay, get this one. Okay, I have shared here something. I have shared here another thing. Okay, so I can see on each one what I have been sharing. On the bottom left here we will have always other options. In every application we go, we will have other options depending on each application I am. Okay, so here for example I can see how much of my 8 gigas I am using. So let's go to files and let's have a look to what I can do in files. For example, here I can upload a file, whatever, this logo, okay, I did already. I'm going to upload another file. Por ejemplo, okay, this GIF. Okay, you see it's quite quick. Or I can do a new folder, or I can do, let's start for a new document. That is the easiest thing. Okay, we give a name, test BAS, for example. And then I will go to something very similar to Word, to a WordPress, to a Word document. So here I can put my title. Hello, this is my project, or whatever. But for example, imagine that this is a working project. So I want to work with somebody of my team. It's like, what do you think about the name of the project, for example, of the project? But then I want to invite somebody. This person can be within NextCloud or not, or can be somebody else, can be some anonymous person. So I go here. You see, this this is the sharing button, and I can say here share the link. If I want them to edit, then I go to these 3 points and say allow editing. I can be passport protected or whatever. Okay, I have here some options. So I just copy here the link, and now I'm going to another browser. So you can see this is another browser that I am anonymous here. I don't have a, and just click my, so here I appear here as an anonymous person. Hello, I am logged in as anonymous. How are you? If we go back here to my project, you see that this person is already in my document. So we are working together. I say hi. So what do you think? And then the other person immediately has here my question. I say, yes, I like the name. What about the concept? And then we can be working here all the time. Okay, we can insert images from my hard disk, or from here, from the picture that I have. Okay, not in here because I am the anonymous. Go back to mine, to the one that has something there. Insert an image. Okay, I can insert this one. I can change the, so, and the rest of the thing more or less is like what you have seen. Okay, let's say for example that I want to share this, but I have a group. I already have a group of my team, so I don't want to be working with one by one. I don't want to be inviting one by one. Then I just go here on the right and say invite all the people from my BAS team. And then I write BAS, and then imagine I have BAS team, BAS project, BAS diploma, BAS all the students. But depending who I want to invite on that moment, I just say, no, I'm going to invite only my project team because I want them to come and share with me. So we can see here on the right panel that we can invite all the people in that circle, and they can edit. So if they will be online now, they could be here writing also with me. So we can be doing a document together, and this is good, for example, to develop a concept or to develop a calendar or something like you need to be working with people. Okay, this is very useful. So if we want to save, we can just save here or save as, and we can put another name. Okay, sometimes this happens, but I don't know yet why. But in general term, it's working very well. Save as, all test. Okay, now we save as. Okay, another important thing that we can do, we can do with every different file that we are going to do now, is to download. And this is where the open standards work very well. We can download this project as a PDF document. We open it, and we have it here. You see, very quickly. And this is in our local hard disk. Or we can download as a Word LibreOffice document. Okay, I can edit, and I am now editing locally. Okay, and I can save as. Okay, I also can download as a Word document. So this is so, this tool, this platform is so powerful that you can download in many different ways. Okay, so now we will have our document here, test BAS. Okay, or test doc, or hola. So we have our document. More things we can do. For example, we can do a spreadsheet test. I guess you know all these tools. Probably, I hope you know, because this is exactly like a Office. Okay, you can do here whatever, like you will do in a spreadsheet. You have all kind of, it's the same, it works the same. Okay, and you can also share, and people will be working with you. Okay, share as we have seen already. Okay, what else? And then this is like other nice tools that we can have here. We can do a diagram, test. The diagram tool is very complete too, basic. We have many templates that we can use. For example, this one. We can some interesting ones or more complex, for example. So you see that there are many options, many possibilities, more flowchart, for example, which is also interesting, how to develop a project, what the process can be. For example, this, you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can also, so you can be developing this. So for example, you can do a mind map too here, even if we have another tool for that. So here you see many things. I'm going to show you something that can be also interesting for you, that is layout. Okay, if you want to do a presentation, you don't want to have a layout, you can copy and get this layout where you can change things. You can change the color, you can change the text, you can change everything. Okay, so this could be interesting for you. And then, of course, you can share, so you can be working with people here. Imagine that you do this, I don't know, you want to make a document, and then you want to present this you can make several pages, and each one of you is working one of the pages. So will be like very interesting to do a document together, so you can be working together. Okay, because it's collaborative, so it's saving everything at once. Okay, so for example, if you want to export here, you can also export as an image, as a PDF. Bueno, you have to try this as a HTML. Okay, for example, if we save it as a PDF, test BAS. Okay, you see it's very quickly, so we will have it here. I mean, you have to probably make some arrangement with the type, with the press, I mean with the paper and all this, but it's very quickly, as you can see, very easy to do something that looks good. So okay, we save this, and then we can go from here. So let's see what else we can do. We can also do a new mind map file, test. Okay, so here is also you can be here, and then you say insert child. But no, let's put here, for example, BAS digital challenge. Okay, so this is one of the topics, 3D. Okay, we selected the main one and insert another child, and we say team communication. Select this one and say insert child, and then say public communication. For example, this is how it works. So from this 3D, we can be okay, we are going to do sketch fab, or here we are going to do hubs. Okay, so like that you can expand your I don't know, your ideas about something, just to make some order, and you can move. Okay, so you get things together that has some more complex. You can put it here, so you can change, you can insert some things, you can insert an image, so you can do different things on this, and it's a way. Also you can export, okay, to a PNG, PDF, Markdown, export to text. Okay, what else can we do? For example, a presentation. With this we finish with the files. Test BAS. So we are here, I can put the name of my project. This is a presentation like a PowerPoint. I don't know if you are very familiar with these tools, but these are the normal office tools that at some point you should be familiar with. So it's very similar to Word, it's very similar to everything, but this only that you can do the presentation. Name of the project, okay, but theme 1, theme 2, okay, you can here on the bottom left insert a slide, insert an image, okay, put it, and then we can share. As we say, we can share, and somebody else can be working with us. We have it here, share, or we can download. These are the three more important things. Is one, that you have the opportunity to use any kind of office tool. Second, that you can share, work together collaboratively, and third, that you can download as in many other formats. You can share to one person that is anonymous, so not everyone has to be in in NextCloud, so it's not forcing everyone to be there, but you can also share with your team, with many people at once, so it's also very comfortable. Okay. Sometimes this happens, I'm not sure yet why, but okay. This is something that we can probably share when any one of you knows about. So this is what we have seen. New folder, we can have our folders. You can see here the folder that I have already done. Here I have my pictures. Here I have some documents from. Okay, and I can move this, it's drag and drop, so it's very easy. As you can see, here I have my personal documents or my shared documents. Okay, so if I want to do another folder, but I just go here and do another folder. Also right, I think with the right now. Okay. Now we are going to see what we have on the top of this platform that is giving me access to another applications. Activity, this is telling me which activity I have been doing, but can be by me, by others. For example, if Gisle other people in my team has been doing things, so I notice, but mira, this person has already uploaded this diagram or done this diagram. What my circle has been doing, okay, change in my files, all this. Okay, in gallery, I can see all my gallery, all the pictures that I have. So I can upload pictures here too. Pictures or videos or whatever. Okay. In mail, if you want to connect with your mail account, so you are working on NextCloud all the time, and maybe you want to connect your email account, but this is possible. I didn't make it. I mean, the only thing you have to do is auto that probably I mean, if you say Gmail, probably the NextCloud will look for all your data, or manually. This is what you can do. Okay, manually, all these things you have in your email, whatever you have, in your server email. So all this data, you know, is not the difficult data to get. Contacts. Here, for example, I don't have many contacts, but I could do a new contact and put all the contacts that I want. For example, if I want to, I also can here in settings, I also can import my contact. I need to select a local file that it has to be done in virtual card file. That is a way that you can export all your files if you are using Outlook or if you are using in Mac, whatever you use as an email client. You can export all your contacts as VCF, that is virtual card file, and then it will give you a file. So this is the file that you should import. So then all your contacts will be imported here. Okay, so this is or if you only want to import, for example, some contacts from your school or from your team or whatever. Now we are going to circles. So here on the left, you can see you can have personal circles. I don't have anyone yet, but for example, personal circle can be with your friends. You can do one. or with your schoolmates if you want to share pictures for the last party, or with your family or something like that. Public circles will be circles that you do if you want to do or if you want to explore that are more in your interest. I don't know, if you like to do bicycling, but then maybe there is a circle that say cycling in Norway. I don't know, but then you can go there and share your picture with a bicycle or whatever. These are public circles that everyone can search for and find you and as you and go there. Closed circles are circles that is usually from your team. For example, students, BAS students by BAS students, or Piksel team, or your project team, whatever. This can be searchable. Other people can see that they exist, but they cannot see the content. They have to ask you to invite them. So usually, maybe you want some of your circles to be reachable, or maybe you don't want to be reachable at all. But for example, this can help if you say, hey, go to NextCloud and search for the BAS circles and join them. Then it's good to be reachable, even if always they have to ask for an invitation to go in. And then there are these secret circles that they are not reachable at all. So if people is looking for Piksel, this Piksel secret will never go on that. It's not reachable. People cannot ask for joining it. So then, for example, if we want to create one circle, then we just put here the name. For example, my project name, and then here I select if I want to create a personal, a public, a closed, or a secret. Let's say a closed. Okay, and then here we have created this circle. If I want to look for the circle, here I have a filter that is very interesting. Closed circles are many. The system is showing me all the circles that are on this server, not all the circles that are in the world, just on this server that I am. But here I have a filter, circles I belong to, so here there are many, or circles owned by me, and then there are only the one that I have created. Okay, so this is a very useful tool. Calendar. You can have a common calendar, with your team, or you can import. You can also import a new calendar. Imagine that, for example, you are working with your team already in Gmail calendar, at Google Calendar, sorry. Then this is kind of easy. For example, I am having here, I have the calendar, this is the Piksel calendar, so I go here to see, here to my calendar, I go to see Piksel calendar, I have here configure settings and sharing. So I go here to my integrating my calendar somewhere else. So here I say new calendar, new subscription. In NextCloud I subscribe to a calendar that is already in my Google Calendar. So it's asking me for a link. So I go to my settings from my calendar in Google, and there are several ways to include my calendar. If I want, you have to look, because not all of them is the one that you want to share here. It's only your secret address for e-calendar. Control C, you copy it, you put it here, okay? And then you add it. Maybe it doesn't work because I already have it. But it's very easy. Now it's creating a subscription. Okay, it takes a while because it's recovering all data from the other from Google Calendar. You can also see here in settings and import, you can import a calendar. That this is a iCal calendar. Okay, you can have this your calendar. You can export your calendar and have it in your local file. As you can see here, it has imported all my calendar. Okay, and here I have some other options. If I want to edit the color, just not to mess up. Okay. I am clicking without knowing. Okay, so this is calendar. Then you have these passwords. Passwords is where you can storage all your passwords. These I'm not going to explain because it's how to create, like, let's say, like a place where you storage all your passwords. This is very interesting to do, but it's a bit more complicated, so I'm going to leave it open by now. This is a notes that you can have. Write my notes. This depends a lot of the workflow of people. People that are more comfortable with notes, like I don't have to forget this, like to call my doctor, whatever. Today, new notes. Okay, so you make notes here, and there are some notes that I have to do. And here there are other things that are interesting. For example, to work in a team. Here I have my decks, and I can have personal, like what do I have to do, what I am doing, what I have done. For example, this is like an example, or a Piksel team, and this can be also shared with my team. Okay, and it's like to do, to buy. Imagine that you are doing you are going to do a presentation, so everyone is like, hey, let's write somewhere things, everything that you remember something, please go there and write it down, so we don't forget anything, any tool that we have to bring somewhere. Or imagine that you have a presentation at the school, and then you have to bring all the tapes, or sorry, not all the tapes, all the tools or whatever, no? Or then this is a good way. You can put more things here, like measure the walls, look at the fridge, I don't know, whatever. So it will come here. But if we want to do something else, for example, like to send, then it's coming here. Okay, so we can do as many as we want, and then the people will be sent, and everyone is a very, very, very good tool to collaborate together. Then bookmarks, that probably maybe you know all this. If this is also interesting to work with, if you are working in a team, and then it's like, hey, I have seen many a bookmark that I would like to put it in online, no, like I don't know, BAS, the school, a ver cómo es, the BAS school. Okay, so I just copy this here, and this I don't want to forget, this is very interesting for this project. So new bookmark, I just enter here, I create it, and then here to the right I get like several things I can do. Here I can put tags, like, okay, experimental, I can say, but I can also say architecture. So I am adding my tags. I don't know if you can see here, experimental, architecture, okay. And here immediately comes, automatically has come some notes. Sometimes it doesn't, it's not that automatic. Okay, but then I have this here. So I am saving all the all my tags, all my bookmarks, sorry. I am saving, and I can save it for other people. So if we are sharing, for example, in a project, then we can say, I want to share this because it's important for other people also to see. Okay. Then let's see what more. Announcement, well, tasks. This is very similar to and it's working, mira, it's working with the calendar. This is similar to the desk, but this is more in a personal way, I will say. And also I think that all these small applications work better for depending on you. What is your workflow? How do you feel more comfortable with? Okay, so it's more like this. So, and here on the right, the thing is the only thing more or less that, I mean, you can make a search in all your documents, see your notification. If you have, for example, if somebody has asked you to join a circle or something, will appear there. This is if you want to look for a contact to talk or whatever. And then let's see our settings as our personal account settings. If you go here, then you have your personal info, you are a member of this group, you are using your information, okay? Your security information, your activity, the activity that you want to see when you go to activity here. These are the settings. So I want to see when a new file is created, or I want to see when somebody has been changing something, or an announcement by the administrator, whatever. In mobile and desktop, here you can connect your calendar. You can do some setting, accessibility, sharing, privacy. So this is something to look a little bit more. For example, now it's like, where is my data? It's located in the Netherlands, but this is something that I know now. Okay, that's all. It's a very powerful tool. So I encourage you to work with this platform, because it's the most powerful that we have seen. I hope you enjoy the lecture. And now we will be for sometimes, if you have any question, not only about this workshop, but also in general for the program. We will be here. I hope to meet you there. We will be there for 1 hour till 3. Thanks for coming and goodbye.
Okay, wait.
Right. Write down the Jitsi there before.
Yeah. Wait.